So anything that essentially overall compromises her happiness. Um, I don't believe that another human being is a prize per se. To me, when I think about a prize, it's like an award or reward or something like that, that you get after you win something at the carnival or win a sports game. Um, and I think that a lot of the time, that's the reason why marriages fail, relationships fail, because we're expecting to get a prize at the end instead of looking at it as a relationship where there's going to be trials, tribulations. The beauty in it is the growth that comes from things that you guys go through together. So I don't know, but I know I grew up in a house with a lot of male influence. And so there was always this, you are the prize, or you are beautiful, you're worthy. These things were fed to me, which helped me keep my legs closed because I knew my value, right? I knew what was fed to me. So I feel like you are saying women need to cut off access to sex, or they need to limit the access to sex so they can get access to the marriage. Well, that's how you do that, by affirming the young ladies. So I think that if marriage is the goal that a father is trying to teach their daughter, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So you're not, as a good woman, you're not looking for your husband. You're focusing on being a good woman, and then he's going to find you.
Okay. Ali, what are your thoughts about it, sir?
I think we're both the prize. I mean, in the past I would have said men, and at one time I would have said women are the prize. But ultimately, without men building and providing and protecting, we're lost, and without the nurturing and caretaking the love from women, we lost. So if it's just nothing but men, life ceases to exist. If it's nothing but women, life ceases to exist. So at the end of the day, I mean, going off what Queen Sheba said and what Indy said as well too, at the end, whether you want to say marriage or whether you want to say it's family, the ultimate prize is that baby, and that baby needs both of us to value each other. Both of us have to be the prize, and the us investing in each other ultimately is what it empowers all of us to be our best selves. So we're both the prize.
Anton, what are your thoughts about this? Steve Harvey telling Lori Harvey just really the prize. I think Ali said he think both people are the prize. Heard a couple people say men are the prize. What are your thoughts?
I don't understand why everybody keep holding Steve Harvey accountable for Lori Harvey. He is stepfather. Where her real fucking father at? Why is everybody continuing to hold Steve Harvey to a fucking standard for a kid that was big as hell when he came into the picture?
He in Memphis.
Honestly, listen. If we just gonna keep it 100, like, at what point? Why is Steve? We don't hold the mama accountable. We don't hold her biological father accountable. Yo, he's a mentor. That is not his responsibility to ensure that she do what she's supposed to do as a father. I don't understand that. Like, I've always been confused at that. And I understand, yeah, he adopted, so she get all of the benefits. She probably stayed on his healthcare coverage till she was 26 years old. I get it. Yeah, she took on the last name. It made her more famous or whatever like that. Why are we holding Steve to some standard that he's not even supposed to be held to when it comes to her? I don't understand that. Somebody kind of give me some insight, honestly, because I am so confused, and I don't know how we hold Steve to a standard based off of that.
Go ahead, Bruiser.
I'm just confused.
Man, if it's my daughter, I'm not gonna tell her she's the prize, because I don't believe neither is prize, man or woman. The man is the presenter. He is the one that offers the prize. Woman is the awardee. But the prize itself is marriage, children, security, provisions, all those things. That's what the prize is.
How is Steve Harvey being held accountable for Lori Harvey's behavior, bro? I just don't understand that, bro.
Only woman here.
I don't even think her loyal. I don't think is she loyal to him. Like, did he like? Nah.
Yeah,
I don't know
mean,
why.
Like I said, he's a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That is it.
Is her father in her life?
Nobody asked that
He
question.
was a kingpin.
I think he a criminal. Yeah.
Big time kingpin.
Oh, he got money then.
No, he's in prison. Federal.
Oh.
How many kingpins you
guess
know?
All I'm saying is, listen, y'all.
He adopted her.
Hold on. Does this make
keep blaming
Steve
men
Harvey
for
a
everything, bro?
Does this make
He
Steve Harvey
adopted her.
Did you say did it make him a
blame men for everything? Is all I'm saying. Is that in no way, shape, or form am I laying any behavior that she exhibits at the feet of Steve.
Well, are you going to hold him accountable for leaving his first wife?
What did I got to do with Lori Harvey?
But you crucified me 5 minutes ago.
Because I'm talking to you in person.
Oh, okay. But you
I don't know. Okay, listen. If y'all want to change the subject and talk about him leaving his first wife, then that's a whole other conversation.
No, he adopted her though. That's how she has his last name because he legally adopted her. Like I'm reading it right now.
Right, and I get that, but what I'm saying is that he came in and filled the role. We should be applauding him. Honestly, we should be giving Steve. I don't have any smoke for Steve Harvey, except for the fact that I don't agree with the fact that he married a single mother. That is his own preference, though. I would never tell it or advise a guy to do that, but that's what he did. I believe that stepfathers are some of the most incredible people ever because they do something that I could never do. I could never step into a role and help fill an obligation that was left behind by the mother, the father, whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm not going in and I'm not giving healthcare coverage to a kid that I did not birth. Unless it was like a young man. I did adopt a young man at one point. And because he was actually a cousin of mine, or he was a nephew of mine, and I brought him in because I was mentoring him, and he was living with me for a while. So I considered adopting him because I had overseen his life throughout some drama because whatever, so on and so forth. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm talking about marrying a woman. I am not the type of guy that is built for doing that. You
the perfect candidate. You
the perfect candidate. Because I don't get it. First of all, because I don't get divorced. So that's A.
Oh, look at you.
No, I don't get divorced. I'm never getting divorced.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying you the perfect candidate because you got the resources.
I do. Rich as fuck.
Right principles and you give out the right guidance. You're a great leader. Like you don't think you got the capacity to do it?
No, because I would never do something that I would not advise somebody else to do.